Hi guys, this is Peace Daddy. I am back with you. This is activity number 7 in a series of activities that we are doing on our unit in mixtures and solutions. So I'm going to leave the card up there for a little bit. If this is an activity that you would like to do, these are the supplies you will need. If you have your science notebook, the thing that you need to write up at the top is volcano. That is the subject matter for today. The materials that you need are a prepared model volcano. Mine's made out of paper mache, but you can make them pretty much out of anything. You're also going to need some vinegar, and I have some vinegar right down here, and I added a little bit of red food coloring to it, but we're going to add a little bit more. Baking soda and again, red food coloring. So on my card it says prepare the volcano by placing the baking soda and red food coloring into the top of the volcano. Pour vinegar onto the baking soda mixture and observe. Record your observations in your science journal, and of course you can repeat the experiment as many times as you like. So we're going to walk over with our tray of materials to our volcano, and whenever we have a natural disaster waiting to happen, we always have some helpers willing to help us out. So if you hear some folks in the background, that's Madeline and Evelyn, my two little helpers today. So Madeline is going to pour the baking soda into the top of the volcano, and she has a straw with her to help shake down any baking soda that doesn't want to go in. Sometimes it gets stuck in the funnel. I think that's plenty, Madeline. We're starting to spill it a little bit. That's a nice amount of baking soda in there. And then we're going to add a little bit of food coloring. That's good, Madeline. You can go ahead and remove that. Then we're going to add a little bit of food coloring to our vinegar and pour it in and see what happens. All right, that's good. Thank you. Okay, so we have our volcano erupting. All right, and again, you can do this at home if you like, if you have the necessary ingredients and a pre-made volcano. So the thing that I really want to talk to you about when we're talking about volcanoes is that the vinegar and the baking soda are not really inside of the earth, are they? No, we don't need that in order to have a volcanic eruption. What's inside of the earth is melted rock, and we call that magma when it's inside of the earth. And then when it comes out of the earth, we call it lava. And the places where that is most likely to occur is where two tectonic plates meet one another. Bill Nye, the science guy, my good friend, has a wonderful video where he shows the plates of the earth, and he models them by using pieces of styrofoam in a swimming pool. So if you think of the melted rock, the magma that's inside of the earth, and then you think of the plates of the earth sitting on top of it. So the melted lava is like the swimming pool water, and the plates sitting on top of it are like pieces of styrofoam that are just floating around. Every once in a while, when those two pieces of styrofoam brush up against each other, right, they release some energy, and that's what causes an earthquake. And sometimes those pieces of styrofoam, or the surface, the crust of the earth, has something underneath it that's pushing up. And that thing that's pushing up is melting rock, also called magma. And it pushes and pushes against the underside of the crust of the earth. And eventually, because matter expands when it's heated, it's going to expand so much that it bursts through the crust of the earth. So let's read from the statement that's on the back of the card. The statement on the back of the card says, magma follows the principle that hot things expand. When there is a crack in the Earth's crust, the magma will flow upwards and outwards onto the Earth's crust, oftentimes, but not always, forming a volcano. So that's what forms the volcano, is the melted rock that's coming out of the Earth. And it's always there. Sometimes it's just heating up in the right spot at the right time in the right place, and that's what causes it to move through the crust of the Earth. All right, well, again, that is activity number 7. This has been Peace Daddy. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.